So, okay, let's share a little bit about your biggest success stories.
How many can I share?
Well, I usually ask you to share one. If you've got two, okay.
Okay, I've got two, and I'd really be hard pressed to not pick one over the other. So I'll start off with one that's really dear to my heart, and that's an accounting firm here in my local marketplace. Single mother of three, and running her business, and wanted to be able to live in a tropical location part of the year, because in Canada we have snow, and she's not a big fan of snow. And she wanted to be able to bring up her children in a place that was a little bit different than her local community. And what we were able to do in a very short period of time was to help her to actually do that. In less than 6 months, we were able to help her find additional revenue. In the first 90 days, she was able to give herself a raise of about $30,000 in that time. And she's actually living in Cancun, Mexico. And last October, I went down to visit them and got to sit on the beach with her and her kids. And she said to me, if it wasn't for the coaching process and me helping her, she wouldn't be in Cancun. I'd like to take some of the credit, but I mean, it was her dream. She wanted to do it. I just helped her find a way to realize it.
Well, that is a great story. And what was the other one you wanted to share?
Well, it's about a veterinarian that is a really interesting character. Is high energy, very focused at most of the things he's done. And he started his business about 1.5 years before I started working with him. And I worked with him for about 2 years. And one of the things he wanted to do was to be able to have 2 facilities, one north of the city and one south, to be able to work on the athletic horses that fit within his practice. And he thought he'd be able to get at least one of those going within the next 3 to 5 years from when I started with him. And the good news is, I'm happy to say, is actually he's got one of them bigger, larger, and faster than what he had ever anticipated. He got it in less than the 2 years we had worked together, and he opened it up, I believe it was January 2014. And not only did he be able to reach his goal, he's got his original goal is about 8 acres spread out with the 2 locations, so he's got just shy of a quarter section, pardon me. And he's actually been able to start another business, which is something that's dear to his heart, and that would to be providing organic product, whether it be chickens, beef, or pork, to the community. So he's been able to do that while he's still running his practice, and he's done that in half the time that he ever thought of. And actually, the permaculture farm side of it wasn't even in the goal vision. That was something that showed up because he got the size of land that was available. And in addition to that, he was able to increase his profit in one 12-month period by 58%.
Wow.
So I'm pretty excited about both of those.
Yeah, interesting. Both of those stories are really nice. And in a sense, it's about money. It's about generating more revenue with your business, but it's about what they wanted to do with it, right? And so one was, the ranch, and the other one was live in Cancun. Those are great stories. Thank you for sharing.